Hi, Richard Jacobs from Speakeasy Marketing. Today I'm going to talk to you about why you can and should and must author your own book. Now, I have a proprietary process I've developed that makes authoring a book as easy as a 1-hour conversation. And I'm going to go into that later, but I want to tell you why books are so powerful. When someone's searching for an attorney, doesn't matter if you're a divorce lawyer, DUI, criminal defense, bankruptcy, whatever it is, people don't know how to choose a lawyer. Everyone says they're aggressive. Everyone says they'll fight for them. Everyone says they're board certified or they have 20 years experience or all that stuff. Amazingly, these things are said by everybody, so the potential client doesn't know how to choose the right attorney. One way to break through the clutter is for you to author a book. I'm going to show you an example. This is a book that I helped a divorce client do in Minnesota. The book is about 50, 60 pages thick, 5.5 by 8.5 paperback. Okay. The book has picture of him. Title is Minnesota Divorce Survival Guide. Keep your sanity, children, job, and life intact. This is a book that I made with him. This is the result of a 1-hour recorded, transcribed, edited phone call on the subject of divorce, turned into a 60-page book. Really, really cool. And what this lawyer is doing is when he has a potential client call and talk to him on the phone, sounds like they've got a good fact pattern, he gets this out in the mail to them. And what the effect is that, this person's shopping for an attorney, they've heard his spiel, they like him. All of a sudden in the mail, they get this book, they get a letter from him, maybe testimonials, things like that, and they're like, wow, this guy's an author. He must really know what he's talking about. It establishes credibility, authority, celebrity. He's almost like the Dr. Phil or the Susie Orman of divorce to that person because he wrote a book. Now, this is not a panacea. Doesn't mean you're going to retain 100% of the people that you otherwise wouldn't retain. But guess what? If this gets you 1, 2, 3, 4 more clients that you wouldn't have gotten, it's going to pay for itself quick. It's going to make you a lot of money. So again, we talked about using this when you're on the phone with someone, do an initial consult, and they say to you, well, let me call around, let me think about it, etc., and they don't make an appointment. That's one place that you can mail them or email them the electronic version of the book. I recommend direct mail, not email, by the way. Direct mail is a lot more impactful. Second spot, let's say someone calls you again. You do that consult, it's going well, and they make an appointment to come see you. Well, guess what? Sometimes people no-show. Why do they no-show? Another lawyer may have slickered them and sweet-talked them into joining. Their uncle may have said, why are you having a lawyer do it? Your cousin Bobby is a lawyer. He can help you, or your brother is. They may have doubts. They may think, I just can't afford it, or it's not right for me. Well, guess what? Same thing. You want to mail out that book, mail out testimonials, get that sucker in the mail, even overnight FedEx. Why? It's going to cut down on no-shows, cuts through that clutter. Celebrity, authority, all that stuff. Credibility is what it does for you. Third way to use it. Client comes to your office. You spent a lot of money and effort to get them to come to the office. They talked to you on the phone. They like what you had to say. You made an appointment. They actually showed up. Okay, these are big deals. This person's sitting in front of you. You're talking to them. You give them your spiel. Now it comes time to retain you. But they say, let me think about it, or let me talk to my wife, or I'll know by tomorrow. And they go to walk out the door. You let them walk out that door. A lot of times they're gone. They're never going to come back. Now, I know a lot of you guys will say, well, if I get them in the office, I retain most of them. Most. No one gets 100%. And again, before that person walks out the door, you hand them this book, you hand them testimonials, you hand them stuff. So they leave armed with your information, and that feeling about you, that good feeling is further amplified by this stuff. So they're more likely to come back. There's been people that literally have just turned back around and said, you know what, let's do it. And that's worth thousands of dollars each time. So these are very, very important techniques on how and why to use a book and where to author one. Now, we can go into even more, which I'm going to have to save for another video because this is getting long. But again, authoring a book is one of the best things you can do, and this is part of the reason why.